Welcome to the ship review edition of Jill and Sean See the World. Now, is that cruise ship you're about to get on, is it going to be a dream come true? Is it going to be maybe not quite what you were hoping for? Or is it going to be an absolute disaster? Oh, watch out. This time we're going to review the Royal Caribbean's Radiance of the Seas. It's one of the smaller, older ships in its fleet. It's built in 2001. Had a full remodel back in 2016, holds just under 2,500 people, but does carry almost 900 crew, which gives it a pretty impressive one crew to every 3 guests. Jill and I booked a forward-facing, large room. Now, as you can see, it's large. It had more square footage, but it was kind of long and narrow. Didn't feel like it had a lot more space. Bathroom was, a little older but clean. Everything worked just fine. A shower curtain, which a lot of the older ships have, kind of that weird yellow color that tells you it's a little older. Couch, bed was a little firm, but it was okay. Room was pretty average. Now this is the main lobby, the atrium, I guess you want to call it. You can see each floor overlooks. You had a business area there, the library there. A lot of stuff actually seemed to happen in this area that I would have thought would be somewhere else on the ship. As you can see, as you get down, there is a champagne bar there and a coffee bar, and at the bottom there you can see at the one on the right hand side there was a stage set up. So they would have the band play there at night. Now there's only like 4 seats and a very, very small area. Didn't make a lot of sense when they had a lot of other really good venues like this one. Now you can see as you walk in, it kind of looks like an old ship, cannonballs, that kind of thing. It was kind of fun. This particular bar is where they had a panel set up. They did the trivia there. They had a little bit of music, a couple of drinks. This is also where the 2 of the a la carte entrances are. There was the Italian and I believe the steakhouse is here. Now you got to walk through this to get to, as you can see over there, the Colony Club. And this is the only thing about the ship that kind of didn't make any sense to me. Like I said, it had everybody down trying to dance the night away in the atrium, which very little room, almost no seats, overwhelmed bar. Now you have this Colony Club. Now this part, there's a couple, billiards tables and that. But once you get to it's at the rear of the ship. Once you get back there, tons of seating, a beautiful stage, big dance floor, not 1 but 2 full bars back here, and it was never used for anything. You got bingo and one night, and then they had kind of like a slow jazzy kind of band there one night that had like 4 people. Meanwhile, there's hundreds of people trying to jam into the floor downstairs. It wasn't the ship's fault. It was just the way it was laid out. It was kind of weird. Now to get to every ship has its own, or most ships have a casino. This one was relatively small. It was big enough for the number of people who wanted to go ahead and use it. And as usual, you had to go through it to get to the theater. Now, as you were exiting the casino, on the left-hand side, this was the Quill. This is kind of like a British pub. They normally had a guy with a guitar doing some singing. He was quite good. Billiards, had some sports, soccer, whatever going on. Now, once you get past there, you end up into the main theater. Clean. You could see well. You could tell though it is definitely older. I mean, I don't even think it had a full remodel back in 2016. You could tell by like the carpets, the seats. But shows were good. Good quality, good dancing, good singing. Everything was good. This is what kind of neat on the ship. They actually had a full movie theater right outside the theater. They had the cinema. Now, if you go in here, you'll see. It's not very big, but they did have, decent movies running a couple times a day. This was a C-day, so it was actually pretty full. The rest of the time, you could probably go in there with 1 or 2 other people. This, again, you can kind of see that it's a little dated. This is the adult-only pool area. They had a small, like, little snacky buffet in here too. Clean, well-maintained. Maybe not as many seats as they need, but whenever do they have enough loungers? Now this is the main pool deck. As you can see above, there was a walking track that we made use of a couple of days. Now they have room there with a stage and everything set up, but for whatever reason on this itinerary, they didn't really take advantage of it. I think it's because it is more of a repositioning cruise. I'm assuming that's what it is. There was the rock wall, had 3 different levels. You'll manage to accomplish 2 of them. I didn't go up. Not the greatest of climbing, apparently. Here's the kids' pool, the little water slide and everything. And now on the other side is the activities court. Basketball is possible, but basically it's dedicated to pickleball at this point. And when you cross this little bridge, you're going to get to the, looks like pretty brand new mini pool. Now, in a few of my other videos, people asked me about the food. The food on the ship was quite good. We only had one thing that I wasn't too crazy about, and well, I was warned. They told me it wasn't the best thing they made, but I had to have it anyway. This is Samba Grill, the Brazilian eatery. Food there again was quite good. Now, if you go up to the retentions club up on the 12th deck, I think it is, they have a window that'll show you down to the 2nd deck. So if you don't like heights, then go there. And I'm going to leave you with one of the activities they didn't have, the belly flop competition. Now, I wanted to say that the ship may not be new, but it's definitely worth taking a voyage if the itinerary is right.